Captain retired Andy Sam, former CEO of Ash Gold, former country director of Aspire Football Dreams Projects, man of many parts. And I chair the finance committee of African Games Accra 2023. Because me born credentials so ha, ebi an interview no kwano, minti mi kwano mre, edi aye. He's lived, he's achieved. Yankwe, ni nkuni kumana pe. Captain retired, all correct, sir.
Yes, sir, boss.
Once a soldier, always a soldier.
And no.
Captain, and I pay the AMNJ say to Safra was saying, no, do come. What you penny and you be did and I pay that's a powerful opportunity.
Wonderful.
You don't catch a pa. Yehoa, number two where
do me ara.
The Yehoa say. You don't catch much or mem here.
Ewa pa.
You need to catch say, Captain.
Sir, do baby and I say, would you see kakra? No, sir, I'm not for best one now.
And yet, you feel pa.
Amen.
You feel pa. Me who be becoming chassis free. Some family chassis free or school days so. See embra that spa project so. See embra ash golden pole. And then you go kata, crying go kata and come. Me who be becoming chassis free, Captain. Yes, chassis free be And yes. I'm wondering how were you able to combine many sport disciplines? How?
I think it started from school. When I went to the saddle, the first thing that I actually started before I went to the saddle. When I was maybe 8, 9, 10. Now you did a bobo or bunching so. Now and me who say I had a special talent for football. I didn't know about the rest. But when I went to the saddle, we did something called the Whole Foods Race, which is done for all first year students.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I won that. So that brought me into prominence from the school sports authorities, and it continued like that. But the way sports is scheduled for school, made it easier because the first term, which is September to in December, it's athletics and cricket. So I was able to concentrate on that. And then the second term is hockey and other sports. And then the third term, rainy season, is football. So it was very easy for me to combine that with my
so now you're funny name to fra.
Debbie.
Near schedule first term, now freshest abano. Time and for no after the system any soon. First terms are very flexible. Into the year a particular sport. Second term some be that third term na addition bed no football kwa.
Yeah.
Wow. What it means that people who were running sports in schools at the time had foresight, had a plan.
Oh, it was, you were encouraged. All the cricket say, I knew about hockey, but I hadn't played it seriously. But cricket was very new to me. Cricket, those days, only 6 schools played. I decided in at Chimota, GSTS, Obogwari, and Aprempe.
Is it because not very few schools now the cricket overall not few schools?
Yeah, only those 6 schools. Okay. But the teachers were very keen in promoting the sport, so all the teachers were involved.
Wow. But just saying hockey. How then do you fell in love with hockey to the point that you became the captain of the Ghana team for 3 years, 1974 to 1977?
To have as my sports master, one Mr. Ken Obing, who became he retired as a colonel in the military, and he was in charge of physical education at the Ministry of Defense, and he was my sports master. I had 2 great sports masters. Colonel Obing was first one, and he was a great hockey player. He introduced me to the sport. Then later on, J.A.K. Agbo, he was a triple jump champion for Ghana as well. He actually taught me how to do the triple jump. So I was in very good hands, very, very good hands. And as far as cricket was concerned, our headmaster, T.J. Drury, was also very good at cricket. So all around me, my housemaster was my coach in cricket and hockey. All around me, I went to a school where they believed in sport and where they provided the facilities.
Captain Bacho, Uchini ya de pa, Tiana Machino, Ados na pay.
Okay.
Uchini ya me de, Tiana Machino,
And
Ados.
to make it anymore.
Mbachohane.
That's all Facebook. I propose to Okay.
Anyways. So you fell in love with the sport basically because of Nipa natural.
Yeah.
Anomo. In fact, they are national heroes, sir. Would you say that and the primary reason? And how teacher for be and Kabiana or Makumeni Wanka, you might not even have done hockey in any way.
You are right. It's a culture. Maybe schools they are very focused on education and passing exams. I decided it was not like that. I decided was to train you as a total man. And you'll find that most people in their later lives, they were doing things that they were doing. In your mom, yes, I just school no. Now school did that.
Yeah.
I want to say here. Your opportunity. I mean, when I was in school, I was in the cadet corps. So and you want say me baby soldier. So the school no Emma Quenya was one be so the be of who you be as a musical, as a sports, so a debating or what the be of who you be no school no ma Emma wo just who says you.
Wow. My main phone call even before the Uber Captain Ghana or hockey no. National Triple Jump Championship 68. Uber national champion no. How was that competition? And one somebody boy that competition say.
My book be about autobiography.
Oh wow.
My his purpose, my destiny. And me to me carrying now programming. So nakakira woman say you call Togo. Brand me war 16 them or lower 6. You call Togo for here attend this competition. And me break it Togo national record. I was the first person to jump 50 foot in Togo.
Wow.
Yeah, but you know, let me say they invited me. I'm a mother yeah trials. Those that time I'm prepared Olympic Games for Mexico. Me back school be on for me. Ain't Saturday now I'm by competition. Me join free school Friday. Monday exit. And I'm a buyer. Me buy competition. And then me win it. Me made that no. Me made that and I'm sports highlights those days. Only sports highlights with TV Saturdays. Some me made that no. I decided not determine the TV. And the school in share or your hall,
TV room.
and headmaster so should be. And AK Sam I decided national champion. I want a man for say Papa we there. When a man of quite say uncle Accra and call competition. To me by school no stress there. Me dormitory one ya pack me new match just only say maybe because headmaster needs senior house master man but fear abetu me. And a headmaster's wife and a Jimmy. Kakaki Papa ni say owure wa ye wakoti at the sort of when into big crap I saw born abaso and yes no. And it was a very serious sacrifice for me to come to prominence.
Na ade na one jersey at. Na unimso ko je fama wa na.
What's it?
Na ade na one jersey at no. Unimso ko ye fama wa na.
Minister me come here fama me.
Enti mpacho me ni ma de kakra. He fa na fire odi dwane ko backra. Boy nkomo.
E ba na me fire.
Ai.
Let me for car. Me go from go for car.
Who play basketball?
Who was this former? Who were privileges, baby?
Okay.
Yeah, and you know, I miss one. I test a village honor. I said honor. I was more or less a legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was living in the school, but I was eating in the village. I was eating, you know, I was invited to people's homes. I had a lot of support from the local people, and you know, it wasn't difficult at all for me to.
And we yesterday ukukrum na utrake ma crack pa.
Maybe if you put some so bad, I'm me best sports.
Popi enya.
Oh, that sorry, say sports. Me bad, me best sports. If you buy the put some me best sports. I say the question best sports.
I know correct.
Come on, can say me Johnny.
Interesting. But what is it like to captain the national hockey team for 3 years? At the same.
The greatest honor. I mean, to wear the jersey to serve your country, and I had opportunity of serving my country. Me on he said 3 different sports. Wow. Now I think hockey was the greatest moment, in the sense I went to play. I captained the Armed Forces hockey team. We won many tournaments in Accra, in Ghana, and he selected the national team 74 for African Championships. You know, and almost selected me. And that morning, I remember it was a Tuesday morning. You ever got training, and a coach and a team manager, I'm afraid, me said they want me to captain the team. Now, what should any partner what team no more? I'm a captain. Now, what me say? It was a great honor. I would know Akaba was a vice captain. Kwame Sarah Mensah, Samokaya.
Sarah Mensah, yeah.
He was PNDC secretary for sport.
Yeah.
And Sam Potovic. Just there were great people those days. Oyina Jekum, Daniel Oyina Jekum.
Did you play with the late president of Ghana?
What's it?
Did you play with the late president, Johnny Van Tamils? And I said,
yes. Later on, when after the tournament, you know, we shared, and he was also president of when I was captain of the Veterans Hockey Club.
Oh, okay. Wow. I'm sure that was the golden generation of Ghana hockey.
It must be. As you say, since that time, you know, Ghana called World Cup 1975.
Yeah.
31 years, I signed a football called World Cup. Now, some movie a new story, no. You call World Cup Malaysia 1975 as African champions.
Wow.
Now to captain, and the only World Cup team in Ghana, hockey. It was, for me, it is my greatest honor after
to
all
captain the Ghana team to the World Cup. Captain, let me say, in fact, you didn't captain him say from Kuala Lumpur, Captain Abba Naja. What do you call
maybe a captain.
And then was say I'm Muzuko captain.
It's interesting, sir. Very interesting, sir. Very interesting.
Yeah.
I
divided your life into three: your young life, adult life, and what you're doing now. And the young life needs adult life and also. Would you say, for instance, sports are here, I'm all discipline, and going to the army even made you much more disciplined to become the administrator obey.
Without doubt, I'm a member of Full Gospel Men's Business Fellowship as a business director. Now, your core program, and I was being introduced. Introducing me, what he said was that I would like to introduce a gentleman I have worked with for the past 5-6 years. He has never been late to any program. Most of the time, he's always there before us. I'm on 47 program. He'll be and say, "Hey, Papa, we do the day before."
Discipline.
And that came from the fact that when you play sports, so Martin started 3 o'clock. Who started 3 o'clock? You can't ultimately delay. Go home. And after so military, so precision of timing and punctuality. And it became right from a young age, it became part of me. I've hardly been late to any event or any appointment. Hardly. I can't remember ever.
Wow. And share the Ash Gold projects, Ashanti Gold. How did you find yourself in running football?
It was a dream come true because one would say one of my greatest gifts is to leave a legacy. That is why me Aspire program is to help people. When I was growing up, I had so much talent. Many of you mentor me. If I had someone to mentor me, and can be sure say 1968 when I did 50 foot 5 inches, I was only 5 feet away from the world record, which was held by a Russian, Victor Saneyev, at 55 feet. I was only 18 years old. Ghana didn't see the potential in me in order to sort of nurture that potential. And Olympic Games in Mexico was a jumping event, high altitude. I wonder what we would have achieved if I had been selected to go there. Because I won a Bob Limbon a year in a long jump, 29 feet plus.
Okay.
It was a very sad occasion in the sense the mentorship did not come. And so when I got a chance to be able to help, I wanted to do the same thing for kids who had talent. What talent are? Just say, Obia Omuni Abuafo, and a man may call Ashanti Gold. And I give credit to Mini Alabama Sam Jonah, who was then the managing director at the time. and he saw in me because we've been in school for about 7 years. Say, make me a age man. Me call you no maybe I made it too, you know. No cranny. Say, yeah. Anka they see Ashanti Gold and say mono anka. Because one of the biggest challenges to sports administration is finance.
Financing, yeah.
And you know, made the proposal by say, yeah, develop Ashanti Gold. Oh, now pesi kebi ebanto. Na that no na Ajax for connection here one. They wanted to sell their shares. And the next kebi beba. And me ahobot say extra to board say first thing empet can find better properties war in kind. Near rent say na be ya PDA no e benya ho empaso. The aka no so say me plan say around Ashanti Gold Park no so Lenclay, you be a business park near the bank and Nyoma and entertainment centers. In the Bobo matter, Sunday no, from about 10 o'clock no, children's games and Nyoma Bebaso, which people, restaurants and idea, and a lot of the banks of Wasano were prepared to move there. And so we're even going to build chalets for shops around the Black Park. Say Sanyo Mina Baswa, Anka, Ashanti Gold will have money and they will not have to depend upon the mines. There are two minutes. I propose Anka young convert academy no to a proper paying school. Sabi obi kosia catering otia, obi kosia hairdressing otia, obi ko medical school otia. I think na football kwa there. I think kwada na edu on free. And when you promote, when you finish with so many kids at academy, you can't put them all in your team, and then you have to let them go. So I propose say Anka yenye school no paying oba utia. I think that time no, I propose the cost will be about 20 to 30 million cedis for the year. And utia na yetrewa ubia utimi call team bia opese oko. Say sadie no Anka Ashanti Gold benya secure foot will be there to edia ball, and they will pay our players very well. We will develop our facilities and we will have financial sustainability. But ambassador, Scandinavia, no, I'm saying, mine so normal the cat, and I'm just going to go to and I sound just saying, no.
It's kind of you invest this kind into the football club. Or you offset it that no
yeah, normal the car about 1.4 million for a power generation. I'm saying electricity in DRA, normally go to.
Oh, okay. Obakasa now you were a bit ahead of your time. It's not nipa bi e boss into us.
It is possible because I know I'm saying it's an amount for what I say. Me call your program be work SBN FM testimony hour, and I'm deciding something in a chuja. And I'm for sure. Yeah, you name this so because people didn't see say money is going to be a problem. Say I will share a premiership here boy. Me sure say me did say sponsorship be any maname boy. And
The Ghana one, they be.
How they going to fund their teams? One top player in a year, Uncle Abrochira, Untumi, and yet how can you make sure say our players stay in this country and pay them well? There has to be a different way. The clubs will need to find money. They need to develop maybe teams. No, send a bear, you bet me and quite any na club no so enya tumapa efra.
What is say share all the buy to asema wo free ho ni club ni nemu a abedu bebi edu enei. Omo appeal anya adwuma omo co division 2. They've been found guilty of match manipulations. How do you feel as a former CEO of the club?
Because I wish adwuma nipa ya na systems are set up. Wow, no, if a ball, nobody needs to see the CEO. Bibia head and the so. Wow, Yasisi Bibia match day bebano from Monday. Obia nim the so ye coaches near so ye technical team near so ye security for nim so ye accountant. Bibia nim management so ye. Into mini ho crabona everything goes on. Yeah, systems, welfare systems. Yeah. Oh, you may be brave. Say a boy academy. Yes, it's an academy, not completely the way the academy should be run. Now, I'm saying, no, a boy, could you say, no, buy a Ashanti Gold for 4G league, because players now were casting them now what team under 14 and now a Kente and I do 21. Omo buy a beji a crew I think 2014 was here
2015.
You know, the way I started good ocean team at say near one and one in stadium. I echo boss second division. I hope.
Wow. Hey, me advertise me no be din komo and obi say ade ba kwa as good at time and now only the year ya or dwene ho won tiase say unia no mpanimfo kuma se pe player na mo so mo pe na ohun kwan fa so a wotimi convince player na man na betu say as good over Kotoko but so one player make no want me
Valentine Atem.
Absolutely. What did you do? Then now yes, special in here. Boy, they end up in Obuasi.
Yeah, Kotoko 007 military operation.
Whether a submarine operation, I say Air Force operation, and I say invisible forces there.
Nina ka Sunday now, I'm Champions League match, you know. Walk Baba Yara na Mekobi.
Okay.
And I'm you know. Now I Kotoko Father Roma. I want to go to VIP.
Almost signed with a VIP.
And I said, "Yes, I go. Otu for man, you know, Kotoko near Ashanti Gold. Into me, this year.
To what do I also got a VIP?
Na even I make what now. Na me got try no. Yeah, half time no. Me turn omo your plan say player we better no, the player we better no. Let me here come. Into half time no. And you call reception. Na so reception no me got na Mount Cameroon for president and a secretary. Omo chen. Omo ka French. Kotoko for so obi anka French. Yo obi antimi ni won dey medin komo. Me so me try Senegal. Oh, na medjuma no e di me fa baby bebre. It me cut no me start here. Bonjour monsieur. Me start here e di komo. On so obi so ba ukrum na so ka na kasa. E ma ni ji pa.
Or force ni nua.
Ho na che so omo ji me tu mo. Na me ka tro so omo player ba ko. Atem no me ni ji ho pa. Na me pese me ba. They come out. Oh, me black Cameroon. The following week na mini board for dim komo and our mama akwenya and the smart owo hina champion Accra rep with instructions say kwan dia so no on go sign player nimra and to kodru ho no and I feel na Sylvester Wusu also every Ghana no nim say oko a different francophone country no be here visa into do no omo detain no airport the time na detain no airport no be have a day no na yen yakobon Cameroon akọji player no assign bibia MRCC Accra bo yen nam kwan say ye back to Accra enti ebedu Accra no a ono airport na detain no Douala no na man helicopter e fa won straight to Obuasi stadium Lenque stadium and a pressman I ready one year press conference in a sign papers no right in the presence of everybody enti bra papa no see car so we free Cameroon no na just say nipa na osi okwako hu no krapo nipa na free ho enti anya adwuma enti a military operation pa na dey we Kotoko
Enti o anti captain pa obi invite to aban ho amana tena no ho a why cool oh ne back door who say why cool ama you ready ba yeah and football na mo ti ase ba o
hey ema esare ema Kotoko fo ejibe tum papa ejimi tum
omo feel brutal
me go x-ray me do what happen me go tia me sika na accountant no of trading no say Capt Andy Sam also no na me say abuakese and no say master transit no go na call them mo be show mo be Capt Andy Sam ha in fact I call do na obia e ba say o ma be it was a very that
player ni do Accra no and now the helicopter fan free Accra call Obuasi answer no be do Obuasi na pressman are you ready e twam for unveiling
they are ready na ya Valley Gold shirts ya Tom Valley Gold shirts almost about 800 sada no
me case na unia be ma Sylvester ka Douala airport
wa ka Douala
Adibeya yeah Oh, beautiful. I was the same way. The first time I heard you, after you heard the real details of that transfer.
I'm going to publish my autobiography in August 6th.
I was say autobiography. Captain.
All the details.
Captain, also mama kakra na upon kakra ma we wo hu. Na obetra manim ne edi hu komo be 2 hours. Ye wi na okay.
Sometime around the 3rd week of July, no. More into a program, so maybe.
Okay, that's fine. That's very good. That's very good. We will plan that. We will plan that. But I did buy NTR. Mode Valentine ko boy asante mo point. At the registration man we and mafia bi ye adwuma that year.
Why atem no?
Aye.
Say ahoya o. Ahoya so na meka no. Ahoya e free Olympics. Na ayi nyo nkrofo bebre. Ahoya na a man e ba sa. So the meka na say. Because it shouldn't have happened. Now I can't even remember the genesis of that. Any RT4 board match B and almost say immigration once and B. Now that time no one Mr. Kichibi now your Olympics ni now or immigration and no and yes I can't remember the exact but something about his residence permit.
Work permit and resident permit, yes.
Aha. And Basa, and I say almost any 22 points. It was a very difficult time because our brain now you're planning to say you'll be a 25th anniversary. Anka you be honor Sasakono and all players are more ball attending go in oh yeah invite you on. That time next Sasakono I think no Wolfsburg for the visa. Na ya sise ya babe ona mu nyina ya be roll call ya be reception ama mu nyina 25 years and ma maso ya adom keke and yetumi ye free sa ahotwe
Problem ni mu yeah. We na me kaima wa captain no be sere pa. There's a story in front of me. Obuase May 18th DNA. The Ashanti Gold Football Club's chief executive, Capt Andy Sam, retired, sneaked out of Lincoln Sports Stadium minutes before his side's game against King Faisal came to an end last Sunday. Say event, no, the important this year.
oh you make I say event pa no so much rock or me me wo me tro na BNI halfway through before half time and no buy no catch them say my plan is you lose match now. Be booming. And my ambush. And or monitor situation. Now he will brief me before the game is through. And I can't be 20 minutes no catch them buy no catch them say. I say master, minister we sujeni. Minister we need a drink. Now so we dey misrao. See me why. Now the next 5 minutes no. You send ya walk gen. And then get out of the stadium. Now, how much you ambush war placement, quite so. Thank you. I want to miss my almost farm, a car, not the key at the end of it. And the mayor said, me corner and see from. And I support the chairman, Mr. William Mensa, and a BNI man should be made. Me see from no, and I will be chairman, I so 3 to 1 back with chairman now. They say, Mammy, farm a car no. And the supporters here, Mr. Bonya, and all this, the car, Toyota Corolla, and all me, Tunable, and all me farm, Pamprum, I could see here, and on that Jimmy. Martin, no, it was Martin 3-1.
3-1.
Now, you real Martin, no, Monday, yeah, debriefing. And I'm a busa, some, and I boy away, could you mark on? You better go or Kotokono. That day, no, could you mark on the day go or Candy Gold? Now, Kusan said, you nickname is Skawufi. Mrs. Skawufi and Abani said, or the chief, born a born. Me whoshi, not a decision, you didn't make who associate many answer. I didn't answer now, okay. Jaw to a tuano, and then they make so. Tuesday, Wednesday, and I'm a groundsman back. Obura, my office. Oh, chief, me do humble. my say, then only make you know. Oh, and some yes, and I'm saying, oh, yeah, man, Miss Kazem in fire, drunk or share parking. Miss Somofa was paying free. Also, and I'm smart, yeah, ground supervisor, I didn't watch it. Said in the Monco, Monco, ready or kind. I'm part of Moko, 2 center circle. No, now, Bronoma, I didn't make quite any. And I could see me and son. If you tell me and son, and I pop back, you're losing match 3-1 and the show.
Wow, groundsman a utwene ka bosome agiska opponent ho e de abro no mane nkosua me nsa ko hye fom center circle
yeah
aba
enye analysis na me ka chiro we menitia Philip
enu te na goalkeeper ne complaints ase na moko e wonani no
say Monday na kasa ya no say we hu ball no e ba ya no em say go no yi gawu gatete e she ba ko also we hu ball shot no we hu the one say ball na e that nem na ni assistant apapa me hu ya na me ka
interesting Mr. Ashgood in there you betcha my book na ba na yakom yi pa he all you've written and recounted in the book yeah you aspire and are you a proud man we hear Qatar host the world cup host the rest of the world any person that more yeah I would say looking back you are a very proud person.
Oh, say be ye ni aboa e makata for enya World Cup no. Because you see humanitarian throughout the world, out of 18 countries throughout the world, 5 continents, to give Ghana say ma Kenya ma 50 boys enya scholarship. And then answer mote dia manaf here.
Yeah.
Manaf here spa product.
Oh, nice.
So, honestly, I was filled with pride. Now, I've given him a whole page, couple of pages in my book. So he's the only first Aspire player to progress to Black Stars. Now, apart from that, Qatar, those days now, so you see, Eddie promoting or more desire to hold the World Cup. In the end, now we have helped in some way. I hope say I'm really fun. I'm inviting you to come and enjoy the fruit of our labor because you sure say your boy Emma World Cup a good Qatar for.
So what then see Aspire a dream no. Maintain one same be Ghana ha.
Yeah, 10 years. Bibia on a year. Yeah, 10 years. 10 years in soon, you know. Now, you say almost be extended up to the World Cup. But they decided not to extend to the World Cup. I don't want to say at least almost saw you say for 10 years. Sebi Ghana you crap no. My manaf. And ebusia bebre wa Aspire no. Ebinom etisi si adan. Ebinom afitra are different. Because Aspire no your power 50 boys in your power women no kwa Aspire no. Your power your mouth stipend for the 4 years. Emma no papa. Your mouth family allowance. On top of that, PBR and so you don't call Ecosra, Omoma, Papa ni Mami, all expenses paid. And you know, yes, the son you may be a boy, a man for baby, and the bushing baby. What's that kind of?
Fantastic. Captain, you're no call, and come so I day ye. But Hepemre said, okay, no, book no baswa, it was Antransi, SND Como. Akwechi the generality of football in Ghana, the Ghana Premier League, where we ought to be. I best in drew I intimate drew no. The was football administration in Ghana. It is time to celebrate you as well. That's a par for your service to Ghana.
And Africa Game 2023. Yeah, Monka wants them. I'm saying I won't your baby beba. It's a drew her. Moment of great publicity.
Captain, that's a confidence look at but high quite until the Ibidin Kumu.
All right, okay.
But Alan Giroha or say, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Captain.
Yes, so
I'm going through my academy who are been so interesting. Say, what can say Ghana Air called the Hockey Air World Cup in 1975, and that was just the third edition of the Hockey Air World Cup.
yeah,
And going through, so me say throughout the tournament, Ghana goes air 6, and out of the 6 goals, Ronkwa Oshe 5, 2
exactly.
against Germany. You scored against Argentina. You also scored against England. And
Yeah.
of course, you scored against Poland in between the 9 to 12 qualification hodum.
Yeah.
And at so Modiba and Albana, the me paper say every hodum, there have been 11 other editions. It was the third edition. I'm going. I don't want to say Abel ain't mean Kobe, no, if it's a day ain't mean Kobe.
No baby. No baby. Almost say, that World Cup near Koyano. To be honest with you, it wasn't planned to say Ghana for Beko World Cup. There were two things. South Africa were under apartheid, and South Africa were not playing international tournaments. So, and since South Africa came into the South Africa have always been the African representative. So on America, because we have better facilities, they have better training, they have better everything than us. And we had a window. That window was that we had a team. The team was based upon the armed forces team, which are captain. Half of the players were from the armed forces team. And we played a different brand of hockey. The boss are in the hockey near dribble. No, yeah, buga, wo stop, well, not how to go, no about shot. And I don't know why am I qualifier champions. But the key one is that South Africa were not playing hockey at the time. And since they came back, Ghana's route to the World Cup has been blocked.
Nancy Quay hosted Cromba Beji Ukrumha. You need so Omba Beji, Ombuyan, Fufram Ebeji Fi, same. Yeah. Captain, and I pay battalion, we say that's it. For this time with us. That's why I'm in Shroud. Fantastic. Captain Andy Sam retired. I'm saying no Edin Kumo.
Like and subscribe and click on the notification. Happy FM, Nimdie, Happy FM, and Nijenkwa.